So back here in this tutorial, in this part 2, I'm gonna show how to make the login, the blocks part. So back here on the screen 1, go to blocks. You're gonna use the button register. When clicked, we're gonna do some if statement. We're gonna see if the username text is empty. And also the password, if it's empty. So we're gonna put here, we're gonna need a notifier, and also for something in the future here in this tutorial, we're gonna need a tiny database. So we're gonna put the components now. So here back in the blocks, we're gonna show a message. Enter the username or password. If it's not empty, we're gonna need a Firebase component. We're gonna go on the profile maker and get the Firebase URL and the Firebase token. So this one here, and this one here. So when we're gonna need the get value component, the tag is gonna be the username text box. After you get this value, we're gonna get the got value event. We're gonna need two variables, the name, the username, and the password. So the username and the password are gonna be set to the last component of lists. We're gonna use lookup in pair keys. So the key is the same that we use on the profile maker screen. So it's username. I'm gonna copy this. Screen 1. Username, and the pair, it's the value that you're gonna get from the got value event. The same here with the password, but this one is password. password key. We're gonna get the value that we stored on the Firebase account. And also we're gonna need the new variable for the URL image. We're gonna set this to look up in pairs. The key is image. After that, we're gonna need a if statement. We're gonna compare the username that we get from the Firebase, the password that we get from the Firebase, to the two that entered on the text box username and the text box password. So we're gonna need a end event and equal. We're gonna compare the username and the password to the username that the user entered. And the password that the user entered. If it's not correct, we're gonna show a message. So the password or username incorrect. If you are not registered, register an account. So if it's equal, here you can put some thing to close the application if it's not correct, or you can just let like this. Here we're gonna need to open another screen. We're gonna need a notifier. So this message here is login successful login. Now we're gonna need the time database. We're gonna store some values 3 times. So we're gonna store this on the time database, so we're gonna send to the next screen. We're gonna send the name and the image URL. So actually it's 2 here. So under the tag username, we're gonna store the global username, and under the tag image, we're gonna store the global URL image. The next screen, we're gonna call it profile. So back here, we're gonna add some new screen. On the profile, we're gonna need a vertical arrangement. Fill parent for height. We're gonna need a time database to recover the two information that we're gonna send from the screen 1 to this profile screen. We're gonna need a label. We're gonna call it hi user. We're gonna need a new label that's gonna show the username, so it's the label username. We're gonna need a picture, so this image here we're gonna set as 70 for 70. The image is the image username. So now go into the blocks. We're gonna get the label username. We're gonna set the text equal to the time database. We're gonna get the value. The tag is username. The image picture we're gonna set to time database 2. We're gonna get the value image, and these two things here are gonna go on the initialize profile picture, sorry, on the profile screen. So what's gonna happen when we logged in, we're gonna save the username and the image URL that you saved on the Firebase. We're gonna send to this screen here. So we're gonna change this here to the name of the user, and the profile picture is gonna show the profile picture that we saved on the Firebase and Cloudinary. So I'm gonna put some new color here as orange. Okay, so now I'm gonna make the app, and I'm gonna test the application. So here on the emulator, the new application installed. So we're gonna make a profile. Oh, actually I use the button register, so it's the button enter. I'm gonna get this on the button enter, and the button register on screen 1 is gonna go to the profile maker screen. So back here I'm gonna put some color on the button. I'm gonna put a label to make some space here. And also here. Okay, now let's test again. Back in the emulator, open the application, make a profile. So here is for the username, so I'm gonna call it username. The password, we're gonna enter the 2 passwords. Select a profile, and click on register. So now we're gonna log in. Enter, and it's gonna show the username and the password in the image profile picture. So back on profile maker, I'm just gonna put here as white and the hint as enter a username, the password, enter the password, the password 2, enter the password again. I'm gonna put white, select profile picture, the color white for the font, bold, and the color of the the button blue. Here I'm gonna put the color for the vertical arrangement as cyan, and the register button white for the font and orange for the color. Now back on the profile, I'm gonna make some adjustments to show this on a menu on the left side. So what we're gonna need here is a horizontal arrangement. This one is gonna be fill parent. We're gonna need another vertical arrangement. The first vertical arrangement is gonna called as menu, and the second one is gonna be called main. So we're gonna put the vertical arrangement here. So the main is gonna have the height as fill parents, and the 100% as the width. So we're gonna go and get a color here. We're gonna put a horizontal arrangement. The height is gonna be 48 and the width fill parent. We're gonna put a button here for the menu. We're gonna put a label and a label for the name of the application. So the horizontal arrangement is gonna be aligned to left. The first label, there is nothing there. We're gonna put the width as 10. The original arrangement here is center. The label gonna show the name of the application. In the button we're gonna use an image. I'm gonna upload something. Gonna use this menu button. The height is gonna be 48, the width 48. We're gonna call this menu button. So now on the menu I'm gonna put the width as 250. So here we're gonna have horizontal arrangement. You're gonna put the align to right, align vertical to center, the color white, height 70, in the width as fill parent. We're gonna put the hi user, the label username, and the image here. So here we can put some options in the application. I'm just gonna put here, but it's not gonna have any action, the buttons, but I'm gonna put here a button and the horizontal arrangement. This horizontal arrangement is gonna have the white color, the height is gonna be 1, and the width fill parent. The button fill parent, the height 48, the color none, text color white. So this one is the option 1. I'm gonna use another button. None for the background color, the text color white. This one is gonna be the configuration. The width fill parent and the height 48. And another layout here, horizontal arrangement, the color white, the height 1, and the width fill parent. Now we're gonna put the width as 0 for the menu, and going to the blocks, we're gonna set the menu width when initialized as 0, the main as 100%, when we click on the menu button, we're gonna have a if statement. The menu width percent and the main percent. The first one is gonna be 30%, and this one 100%. The second one is 100% for the main, and the menu 0. So if the menu with the menu arrangement with is equal to 0, when we click on the menu button, we're gonna change the main percent to 30% and the menu to 100%. If it's not, it's gonna change to 100% and the menu to 0. So what's gonna happen when you click here, the menu is gonna come back here on this menu here left. On the left is gonna appear here, and the menu button just a small part here on the right. So we can see the menu that we made here. So let's test this. I'm gonna open on the emulator. So let's enter, let's log in. When we enter, we're gonna see the menu button and the name of the app. When you click on menu, we're gonna see the username and the profile picture. Here we have the options. You can put something on the option and the configuration or other options for your application. When you click menu back, he puts the left menu on the left. So for this, I'm gonna end this video, and goodbye.